behalf of Tuck Admissions, it is my pleasure to be in conversation with Dia Draper, our Assistant Dean of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion at Tuck. It is no secret that anyone who knows me knows one of the many reasons why I love Tuck are the people, because of the people that I get to work with. Dia has been that person for 15 years at Tuck. So let's just jump into it. So in your 15 years at Tuck, what have you seen as our greatest strengths? And then looking forward, what are you looking forward to in our future?
Yeah, thank you. Looking through the lens of DEI, our greatest strength is, and I think will continue to be, people. I love the fact that this community really requires everyone to opt in. You have to self-select into waking up in Hanover every day, from the faculty and staff to the students. And I think that that is part of what creates the magic of the Tuck community. I think we're all opting in every day to an experience and committing to ourselves and each other to, again, co-create environments where our students can thrive, our faculty can teach in a way that sort of honors their talents, and our staff can support the whole enterprise. So I think it's always people. Looking ahead, I have to say, as a Gen Xer, I'm really excited to see the millennials come up. This generation and the work that they're going to do, I think really is going to drive social change, change in the business world, and solve some of our biggest, problems that they're here to learn how to develop the strategies to do. Everything that we've done so far has been built on a foundation of the students and alumni who have come before. So I think the people have made this place special, and I'm really excited for the generation coming behind them.
Since assuming the role of Assistant Dean of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, what has been your primary focus?
Honestly, we needed to take a step back to do a deep dive, honest look and strategic review at what have we been doing the past 121 years. Again, we've done a lot around DEI. I don't know that we've actually sort of championed and communicated that out to the world. So really taking a look at what are the people, the programs, and the policies that will help us elevate Tuck in the DEI work that we're committed to doing as we look ahead. So before putting together any sort of action plan and strategy, we really need to look at what have we done and what are we doing to make sure that they are, again, consistent, sustainable, and meet the expectations of all of our community members.
You mentioned that you and leaders at Tuck have been partnering closely on DE&I initiatives. Can you talk a little bit about what some of those, specifically student partnerships, have been?
Yeah, and this is probably the area of work that's really most fun for me, to really get a chance to partner with the students and have them help design what we're going to deliver. Again, they're far smarter than I am when it comes to helping to create the opportunities for themselves and their peers to learn. So some of the initiatives in the recent year or two include the big one that folks are probably going to have heard about most recently, the Next 50 initiative, where students are really interested in helping to support faculty and staff increase the inclusion element of the materials that are presented in the classroom. So the students are curious about how do they help us bring opportunities, speakers, materials into the classroom where the protagonists mirror the demography in the classroom. Again, we've made great strides thanks to your team across all of our elements of diversity, reaching gender parity, etc. And the students are asking, how can we make sure that's reflected in the classroom? Because this is where we're learning how to solve problems. How do we develop these tools while accounting for the increasingly diverse populations of folks that will lead and be led by.
And why is DE&I so central to our mission of developing wise, decisive leaders?
I think when we talk about our mission, and again, I talk with Matt, Dean Slaughter, a lot about this. We're in agreement. We believe incredibly difficult to be a wise leader without being an inclusive leader. Again, research and studies show and suggest, and anecdotal evidence is out there that supports that groups and teams come to better solutions when you have diverse perspectives represented. Again, if we think about our core mission, the opportunity to help shape and guide the best and brightest students to go on and lead organizations across business, government, nonprofit, and other world-changing opportunities. If we don't prepare them to, again, lead and be led by people of difference, to harness and extract the talent from every member of their teams, I don't think that we've done what we promised them that we were going to do.
So what would you like applicants to know about the Tuck community and our approach to DE&I?
If I could look each applicant in the eye and tell them that from the top of their head to the bottom of their feet, they belong, that there's a place here that they can carve out the opportunity to grow and thrive in their academics, to build incredible relationships, and to be prepared for their internships and ultimately their full-time work and beyond, in an environment that celebrates difference, that welcomes alternative perspectives, and honestly that does its best every day to be and aspire to be the type of community developing the kind of leaders in an organization that they deserve.